Hey everybody, how we doing on this beautiful Friday, which is I believe February 20th? Yeah, sounds good to me, February 20th. A lot of you, some of you are on my Facebook page, others are not. My doggy had an operation this past week. She had a big big cyst on her neck that was taken off, and she has about a 6 to 8 inch incision on her neck, and she's doing really well, tolerating the pain and everything. And she also had one of her toes removed, so figure dog only has 4 toes, so she lost 25% of her right front paw. And the first day she was getting her home from the vet and getting her up into the back seat of the car was no picnicking, but getting her home was just as bad. What is that? That was some kind of beers. I don't know if you could see it or not. But anyways, yeah, I'll drop a couple of pictures to her incisions down below. I just saw something, in a previous video, I think 2 videos back, I was talking about road rage. And road rage also comes along with a little bit of courtesy, okay? So, I'm stacked up in traffic. I didn't have the camera running because, hey, stacked up in traffic. How much traffic you want to see me sit in getting to the interstate, right? So, anywho, I don't know. I can see a gentleman trying to, get into traffic from over, one of the businesses on the, right-hand side. And nobody's letting this poor guy in. Nobody, not a soul. I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with people? Is that 20 feet that you're not yielding? Is that 20 feet that important to you? And the car in front of me, I really, really wish I had the camera running. The car in front of me left a gap, like he was going to let the guy in. And I said, all right, here's somebody with a little bit of common courtesy. And just as the guy started to roll down the hill for the driveway, the ramp, the guy gooses the gas pedal and blocks him. And I'm thinking to myself, I usually don't use this type of language, but I'm sorry, that was a douchebag move. You're a real douchebag for doing something like that. So, the car, when the car lane changed green, I gave the, toot to my horn, and I gave the guy the nod and let him in. It flashed me the peace sign. He gave me the, he flashed me the peace sign. He gave me the, the rock and roll song there. Yeah, look, did that 20 feet hurt me? No, you know why? Because he went into the left lane, and he jumped into the left-hand turn lane, and he went into his subdivision. So, you really can't, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, but it seems like common courtesy has gone by the wayside. You don't want to give up your 20 feet of real estate when you're out driving. Really? How much was it going to slow the person down in front of me? A second? Maybe 2? Didn't slow me down in the least bit. The guy in front of me, I still ended up passing him. So, there you go. So where am I going today? Besides crazy, yeah, going crazy. I'm going up to Harbor Freight. I gotta get a set of knee pads because tomorrow is a work day at our church, at the church I attend, and we put some fence posts in, some wooden fence posts, and I'm gonna paint those wooden fence posts. And I don't want to kneel down on the ground because I'm old. I'm gonna be 67 in 2 months. Well, this is March, right? No, yeah, well, 1st of March, end of April. Oh, yep, I'm gonna be 67. I'm getting up there. I'm closer to 100. I'm getting too close. I'm getting close to 100. But anyways, yeah. So, yeah, knee pads, and I don't know if I see any decent bargains. I might, pick something up. I know they usually have brake clean on sale. They usually have brake clean on sale for decent prices. So maybe I get a can or two of brake clean. Always need brake clean. Always need those big gigantic cans of WD-40 too. And then on the way home, I gotta stop at Publix. I gotta get bananas. I eat a lot of bananas. I probably eat 20 bananas a week, maybe more. Now you see this clown over here in the left lane in the Genesis? When I jumped into the left lane to scooted around that truck, he drilled the gas pedal, and by the time I pulled back in front of the truck at almost 90 miles an hour, he was right up my ass. So there's another douchebag. Pardon my language, but that crap pisses me off. It pisses me off to no end. And that's what's wrong in the world today. Nobody has any common courtesy at all. Yep, road cucker. Yeah, I saw it. So that's about it. Yeah, I have a Harbor Freight that's closer to the house by about 7 miles, but it takes me twice as long to get there because it's in downtown Bradenton and, well, traffic. And I can go 26 miles up the interstate and be there faster. So that's what I like. Because you guys very seldom see me on the interstate, unless I'm taking a big trip someplace. Yeah. So that's cool. But anyways, I'll drop a couple of pictures down below of my doggy's incisions. So they don't look bad. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, her paw, other than missing a toe, I cannot say enough about the vet that did the job. I mean, I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I am amazed at the phenomenal job she did removing that toe. Oh, and the reason she had to remove the toe, I'll post a picture too, because she had a big ulcer or something like that was growing on it, and it was just getting bigger and bigger by the day, it seemed. And every time she got a little active, the thing would bleed. So if she jumped on the couch and hit it, it would bleed. She jumped on the bed, it would bleed. And I can't tell you how many times in the past 2 months that I did, the quilt on the bed. I mean, it seemed like I was doing it like every 2 days, every day. So the decision was made to take her to the vet, see what was what. They tried putting her on antibiotics for a week to see if that would help, but that didn't do anything. And that was that. Now, we're all going fast enough. I'm going to let this guy know I'm going to come over. Yep. I'm going to let him know. I'm going to give myself... Yep. He's far enough back. I mean, I trust truck drivers for the most part. I mean, if they see me, I know they're keeping an eye out for me. So, and I mean, I have stated it many times in the past that, you know, down here in Florida, you gotta go. I mean, I'm going 79 miles an hour. Yep, we're gonna slow down out here. Instead of using the slowing down once you cross the hash lines, now these people gotta stop, slow down out in the interstate. Those hash lines are there for a reason. That's where you turn in, that's where you start slowing down. But anyway, beautiful day. It's 77 degrees. I think we're gonna be a high 84 today, 85. I had to turn my air conditioner back on, but that's all right. Come Monday, I'll have to turn the heat on because we're going to go down into the 40s again. So, crazy, crazy weather. Crazy, crazy weather. So, I know a lot of you people up there in the north, you guys getting some extreme weather. I think I saw on the weather report from Massachusetts and Maine that they're looking at 2 feet of snow Monday into Tuesday. Yeah, I follow the weather reports from New England because I lived there up until I was 55 years old. So I mean, I have a vested interest. I have family that lives in New Hampshire. I have family that lives in Maine. So I like to keep and see what's up when I you know, give them a jingle jangle on the phone. Gives us something to talk about. Nah, do I want to play games? Nope, you know something? I'm gonna move over right here, and I'm just gonna slow down and get in traffic, and I'll just sit here. I just don't want to be racing up there and you know, dive bomb the line at the last second. That's another D-bag move, like that guy just there did. Saved himself 2 car lengths. Why? Big deal. Big deal. Yeah, the bottom of this off-ramp is pretty cool. I had forgotten all about it. So here we go. We're slowing down. We're not taking the ramp. We're going to slow down. To take a left-hand turn, you don't have a red light, so you got to scoot across. And I hadn't been up here in a long time, and the last time I was up here, I scooted across and I stopped in the divider between the 2 lanes. I didn't realize there was a left acceleration lane so you could blend it with traffic, and boy, did I feel like a moron doing that. But the thing is, can't accelerate too good because you got to get over to the right immediately so you can get into the Harbor Freight. Now, I'm going to crack my face shield. I am sorry about the wind, but I crack my face shield so I don't fog up. You know, these people are going 60 or more. Yep, time for us to go. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Another D-bag in the Frontier didn't want to let me in. Yeah, it's crazy driving down here in Florida. And I learned real quick, you just got to be a little bit nuttier than everybody else. You really do. You have to be nuttier than the rest of them. Nope, missed the turn. That's all right. Yeah, so that's about it. I just got to get a set of decent knee pads so I can crawl around on the ground. We're playing bumper cars. That's nice. All right. Here's a good old Harbor Freight. I got any place to park up close? Probably not. They're having a big sale, I think. Yeah. I'll go around the block. Yeah. Here's a spot right here, up close. All right. Well, I guess that will end today's festivities, people. How about a big thumbs up and peace and God bless.